So hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Just out enjoying some good weather, and just thought I'd do a quick little video saying, or speaking about the reasons of why I got back into biking after a bit of a break. So I guess number one reason is just that thing of you just want to do something. I was fortunate that I passed my test when I was 17. I'd done the CBT previous to that, and you know, after the passing of time, I had an unrestricted license, so I didn't have to think about what I wanted. I could just choose, just like you do a car, which is great. So yeah, I had the capability to do it, and I just wanted to. The second reason was just to get a bit of time. I think there's always so much to do for so many of us, and this is a pretty unique way of getting a bit of time. I'm pretty sure there's maybe a few more cost-effective things, but things like yoga and stuff like that, that's never going to be for me. I can't turn my brain off. I need to focus on something to really get myself zoned in, and this makes me think on about what I'm doing, which is really helpful. It clears my mind, and after I've done it, you feel like you've been for a, well, I can imagine people feel if they've been for a bit of exercise or something, I don't know, but yeah, that really works well. And I guess the third reason is I think there's just such an incredible selection of bikes out there. Not necessarily new, of course, they're all great, but just on the second-hand market, they're anything up to 25 years old. You've got some absolutely incredible and iconic machines. You know, what I'm riding here doesn't fall into one of those categories, but I want to start, you know, in the next year or so, experimenting with some of those things, not to go warp speed or anything like that, but just to think, wow, these machines, these icons, you get a moment to own one and experience them. And even on the open road, you're not going to be able to go at outrageous speeds unless you want to die quickly. You're so vulnerable, but yeah, you get to feel the brakes handling to an extent, and yeah, it just seems so good. It's like having a whole load of Porsche or Ferraris or Lamborghinis at affordable prices, and at not chronically expensive insurance costs or servicing or whatever. I mean, I can't imagine what it would be like to own a hypercar, but most sports motorcycles will destroy them, let alone not destroy those hypercars, but to get that comparable thing, the value for money side of it is just incredible. So yeah, there's that. I guess fourth reason is health reasons for me. There was a period of time where I could not drive and I could not ride bikes because I'm an epileptic, and I only got diagnosed a few years ago when I had a few seizures, and once, well, it works out in the UK anyway, once you've had your seizures and you're on the way, you've got to be 12 months seizure free, and your neurologist has to be happy with your situation, so does the DVLA, and I'm all clear, I'm back on the road, I'm not having seizures, my medication keeps me under control. There's limits on my license in terms that I can't drive a bus or certain big goods vehicles, but that's fine, I don't need to do that. The only slight bummer is I don't want to race, but I have raced motocross in the past, and the ACU won't give me a license for any speed event, so that includes motocross. So yeah, it's a bit of a downer, but I can, I think, get a license for hill climb, they said. So I've seen some hill climbs and they're fast, so I'm not quite sure how that works, but you know, whatever. And I suppose the fifth reason is because I'm not sure when all this stuff's going to change. You know, the world is a turbulent place at the moment. Because my bike's a little bit older, I put super unleaded into an E5 fuel, and it's £2 a litre at the moment. That's pretty dear. I think the internal combustion engine's still got plenty of legs left in it, and there's still plenty of time for me to enjoy all I need from that format. And I'm sure electric bikes and whatever are all going to have their place and going to be good fun, but the internal combustion engine is just so unique and so special that I want to interact with it a bit before maybe it's resigned to history. So that's kind of my initial motivations, really, and I'm certainly pleased that I've got involved with it. And yeah, I really apologise for the quality of this channel so far. It's I think I quite enjoy being with myself a lot of the time with like bikes or whatever. I don't really need mass amounts of company, but at the same time, sometimes just sharing some thoughts you have or speaking aloud I find quite helpful in a weird way. So yeah, if you've had to watch any of these videos, I do kind of apologise, but what can I do? Stop making them, I guess. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and see you soon.